Hello and welcome, Cosmic Quantum Travelers. I hope you're doing good. The fireworks have started. We had an M 9.4 and another couple of M flares before then, which was kind of like a double M flare, like a twin M flare of 1.2 and 1.3. So that bigger one was basically near X-class flare. And we also have solar storm conditions. We have KP4, which went also on during that time. So the perfect cosmic quantum shifting weather. And I was also in the field at that time and could see some great magic unfolding. So that all, fitted perfectly together synchronistically. So all I can see is that the cosmic fireworks, our celebrations, are already lit, ignited, and this is where the supernova goes supernova, truly. So for those who are still listening, this truly is our divine timing. This is it. This is the end of linear time for good. We have transcended time, space, and gravity, as this truly is like this moment now heralding us celebrating the divine union of the divine masculine and feminine, and us having returned to true cosmic mother-father principles, the feminine and masculine solar energies, the new divine blueprint of the Christos Sophia, the new cosmic Christ, the new Christos blueprint, the new cosmic citizen, because truly this is what we're holding here as the gray lines, as those original founder races, original twin flames, pairs, the Ayanis, the magic Grail queens and kings, the cosmic dragons. We are here to return the real true cosmic history records, the real true Christic teachings, because everything out there really in spirituality, and not everything, but really like most what people have subscribed to within the community, these different kind of teachings, modalities, there are reversals in all of them. This is why this is all about your direct connection to source and literally figuring this out yourself. Yeah, of course you can dip your nose into different kind of teachings and ideologies and belief systems, but truly you need to always, unless you have verified something yourself with source, truly it's all hearsay. It's you just repeating what someone else told you or what you learned from somewhere. And if anyone thinks that this needs to take a lot longer and, I don't know, these plans and years and hundreds of years until we get to what I'm speaking of, well, they truly do not work in the quantum and do not understand this concept. So this is where already we have transcended time, space, and gravity, the true divine love that exists between the divine counterparts, between the original gray lines, twin flames, those capstones of the tribes, the original tribes that have seeded humanity. So those star races and race. And again, this is very much connected to the DNA blueprint template. It's all healed, it's all reset. So this is truly where we're fully letting go and healing the collective shadow body, pain body. This is already done. You just need to fully surrender and allow yourself to align with that, as you align ultimately with your real, true, eternal, authentic self. So thank you so much again for those who have supported me. As you like, share, subscribe, comment on my videos, and I will really try and catch up with comments, although I'm also being guided to take a break, but I'm talking about that. I'm going to talk about it in a moment, because it's all interconnected. So first of all, thank you so much for those that were part of the last open group call and activation as we return back to the future. And so we have, so literally let the past go, be ready to fully die upon your old self, let the last old skin drop off you. Especially all the fears, doubts, fears, insecurities that were never really real to begin with, all of the limiting fear-based programming. So a lot of the people who've worked with me, especially over the last year, you know what I'm talking about, and that goes very deep. It was funny because one from the group said that I came to her in my dream and said, okay, enough of the lies, enough of the manipulation, enough of the bullshit. And I woke up with the, okay, enough of the depression, enough with the sadness, enough with the freaking anxiety. I've had enough. Because I spent last night, so tonight from the 29th to the 30th, bawling, crying, clearing out so much collective, literally just sorrow, mainly. Like I just could not stop, and it needed to keep coming up. So I was working with it, but like I was done afterwards, like literally hours of bawling, crying that hasn't happened for a while. And it was just generally the sorrow, just literally letting go of all of the sorrow, all of the sadness, especially around the heart, from everything we've been through, especially from the divine feminine perspective, to free us all. So full clearing at cellular level of all that which has been. And I know this was a lot that I did on behalf of the collective, but truly that was so intense. It's where like literally I feel like this is like, it's literally killing you. Like when I feel that deeply, and I always feel deeply, I literally feel everything. It's just, again, a blueprint I'm carrying. And whatever I do is for the collective. I can't help myself. I tried a few times not to do that, but it never works. It's automatic. So I just let it happen. Like I just, the way, because this is also my access to all of the wisdom that is encoded, because literally I have access to all the wisdom, all of the timelines, all of the realities, all of the consciousness in order to resolve it all. And yes, I have gone into very deep, dark places within the collective consciousness in order to excavate it and come back and report. And then share the wisdom that I have retrieved by feeling these feelings. But yeah, this is not fun. Like literally I said today, okay, this is enough, because I literally felt beaten up, just like, so I had to push myself to do this video, but I'm going to do it now because again, I want to take a break. I'm going to talk about this in a moment. So again, thank you to those who were part of that last call. I know that cleared a lot, as well as really powerful divine union literally happening inside of you for those that are, ready right now. Again, you will need to have done the work for a while, not one call or activation will ever do this for you. This is ongoing work. And again, this is all about you truly aligning yourself with your real true self. This is what then magnetizes you towards the people, places, things that then are in alignment with that real true you, not the false. And this also means our real true soul family and beloveds, and those, that are of same soul energy signature frequency. So it's all about frequency alignment, truly. But once we are aligned with our real true self, and then we magnetize, so to say, those of similar frequency to us, and those we also complete this whole puzzle piece with together. Because again, the morphogenetic field of the planet broke apart, got damaged, our blueprints, okay, our consciousness fell, as the tribes fell apart, as the twin flames, the original pairs, fell apart, were put against one another. They ultimately, it started with distrust and just being lost in separation. And we have felt this as we've gone back to the future and have corrected what went wrong. And I could literally feel over the last year, I was like, the last loop has been fucking broken. Hallelujah. So great teamwork, everyone, okay, whom it may concern. So this is truly where our hearts are breaking wide open. I've been shown the cosmic heart flame. The cosmic heart is fully lit, the divine masculine, feminine, and true divine union. Rejoicing, today is also the 1st of May, which is very much about the serogamic union of the divine masculine and feminine, of the divine union of heaven on earth and earth. It's very much about fertility, prosperity. It's a fire festival. And also the Celtic festival of fertility. So Beltane, the festival of springtime, energies, abundance, life, love, passion, vitality, joy, fertility, and conception. So it's celebrating the victory of the light over the darkness, beginning of summer. And I was just seeing just before, like they're forecasting like 20 degrees sunshine here. I'm like, yes, give it to me. That's heaven on earth for me. So, I mean, that's where it starts. but here you don't usually get very high temperatures, so we take it. Celebrating the holy marriage between heaven, which is the masculine, and earth, the feminine, celebrating love. So truly, they have joined as one, and this is really where just the physical will play out. So I'm doing a call for my membership group container. I've already sent out the email on today, basically. So it's all last minute, but truly, I had to force myself. I've been so tired Truly, it's early morning hours for me here, although this is nothing new. My days are upside down, so anyway. I'm trying to do an all-dayer soon, but I'm still always too tired and still need that sleep. So anyway, it is what it is. Because there's just a lot of downloads, a lot of clarity, like a lot that comes in at night, and I just can't sleep. Anyway, so we do a celebratory call of celebrating that divine union, what we have achieved so far. I invite those who want to join us. Now, this is an open group call. I price it at 22.22. I don't know when I do the next one. At the earliest would be the 11th. If we literally have to still look at these laptops, but I really doubt that we will be doing the same thing as we are doing now. What I'm seeing over the next few days is massive shifts and changes, like literally. I mean, it's beyond words, but this is like where everything shifts, okay, in a very quick way, in a blinking of an eye. All shall change and shift. Oh yeah, I'm also leaving beneath the video to a maypole dance to activate you. Really, it's so connected to DNA strands. Just imagine, instead of just 2, 3, like a man, a woman, and a child dancing, and a triple helix DNA being activated, and the tribes basically dancing around the maypole. It's happening inside of us, and it will become real now. I just know. So anyway, we are doing a call for the membership on the 1st of May. I'm inviting also others to this beautiful celebration of our graduation, of our hero's journey fulfilled. And we will also talk about a little bit further, like a catch up also from this last group call, Return Back to the Future. That was pretty long in itself, and I shared a lot. But again, we could talk about this all day, especially about how we create in the new realities, quantum style, how we align ourselves with the highest quantum possibilities, how we keep our creations pure, how we create from the heart, basically like a child again. The beginner's mind, okay? Resetting it all. Everything we've learned is literally the opposite of how people have created so far in the old reality. Like I could, and again, those who want to join, so I can't promise that we will do an activation, but the call in itself will be an activation. We will go for, I'd say at least 3 hours, but I don't know how long. And it's not about linear time, but it's really just for us to rejoice, take that moment to really pats on the back, mission fulfilled. It's all here now, and this is us around the campfire, around the maypole, dancing, celebrating. Okay, the fire is already lit, the fireworks are on. Fireworks are on. But this is just, at the beginning of the fireworks, where it's just a little boop, boop, boop. This is about to go supernova, supernova. So I think you can feel the shifts that have been happening over the last few days. Massive. And again, internally. And then now the outside, literally heaven and earth merging, the masculine and the feminine is spirit and matter. This is where we can manifest out of thin air, new earth creations. We create beauty. We can't even imagine what we are going to create. I just can feel just so much joy, so much like your higher self also kicking in, taking over fully. The Holy Spirit, your vessel, has a lot of humor, okay? And once you've transmuted the trauma and the wounds and healed them and alchemized them into more wisdom, more love, more compassion, more understanding, healed your multidimensional self. What happens then? I don't know. That's the end of the section. This is the end of, I can't remember the beginning of that sentence, but anyway, that fitted. So truly, this is graduation time. This is completion time. Okay, this is where we access all of the ancestral wisdom, inheritance, the power, the gifts, the abilities, and everything comes online. The cosmic quantum tree of life, the masculine and feminine, in true divine reunion. The tribes will reconcile. This will play out now. Big, massive shifts and changes over the next 3 days, approximately, is what I'm seeing. Especially the next 24 hours are massively highlighted. So let's make this beautiful, okay? Okay, let's make the magical shit happen. It's time, okay? So again, return the curses into blessings, okay? Those who have really done the hard work are now reaping their feast of plenty, okay? You have co-created it. Everybody's reaping now what they have co-created all along. So those who have dig their own graves by wishing death upon us, are going home. Oh yeah, before I forget, so those who want to join us, the details are below in the description box. Yeah, for the 1st of May, you can also enjoy the replay. Again, I don't know whether there will be live activation. Maybe there want to come in, but this is really not necessary, especially now. This is and the price is that's why the price is at 22.22. Oh, and for anyone who was in this last call, the open group call, as we return back to the future, but can't, for example, make the 22.22, just send me an email, okay? And I will send this to you for free, but just those who were part of the last call, because it's kind of also in continuation and rounds this all beautifully up. So, and because it's really us celebrating the reunification of the tribes, I'm opening this up for anyone who feels guided to join, okay? Especially those who have regularly taken part in all the open group calls and activation outside of that membership. But again, if you want to access the membership and all the replays, there's a lot of gold in there assisting you, because this is now where you will see those who've done the work and who haven't. We'll see what unfolds, how this transition goes into all new free worlds, but at some point, in the blink of an eye, we're all the way back home, okay? And this is not going to take years. This is literally imminent. Whoever told you this, just ask yourself, why do you believe them? And there has been distortions on all levels, okay? It doesn't matter where anyone is transmitting and channeling from, or who they're connected with. Again, there have been distortions on all layers and levels. The only real true connection to truth you have is your connection to source, which is what Ascension is all about. So you no longer have a middleman, middlewoman that you go to for what's going to happen, when it's going to happen, that can program you to whatever they want to happen. And you can't even see it. So this is where literally the veils lift, okay? The truth is being revealed. All that was hidden is just known from within each one of us. It's already been released. The crystalline core is lit, the grids are lit, the interdimensional Stargate system has been fully reclaimed. It's all lighting all the way the fuck up, and nobody's going to stop us now. No matter what they're trying. Now, enough of this bullshit already, as said. So for those who want to join us for a celebratory call on the 1st or for the replay, I have a feeling it's going to be really beautiful. Again, or let's do it around the campfire. Anything, as you fully transcend time, space, gravity, access, align, merge with your God self, become at one with your eternal self. Everything is possible always now. And this is where everything will shift now. Like this is, I've been programming this into people's minds, and especially my own. Anything can happen in any moment. This is when change ultimately, eventually, always happens, isn't it? Might be a long later, but then it happens in the blink of an eye. So that's what we have been training our minds to perceive, because this is a holographic projection, okay? This is not real. Death is not real. You need to transcend all of these illusions to return to the really real. To know that whatever you believe in, however complicated it is, if you believe it to be so, then that's your version of reality. But now all of this truly, from within the oneness, anyway, it's been very intense. And this is where this ends. And so it just is. And the boss agrees. So the, she, he, him, her, Mother, Father, God, okay? Which we are. All together as one. We're deciding this. I'm just translating from the super consciousness field from God, Mother, Father, God, what I see always as quantum potentials in the field. They're not linear because they're quantum. But I do see, again, and what I share as I see it. But again, it takes all of us to make the dream work truly, as well as it's done now. Okay, so this is where we become a child again. So it's all about new earth creations now. This will be, imagine a world where nobody needs to worry about nothing in regards to survival, all of that shit. It's like not normal, okay? Just an enslaved matrix simulation. You have this insanity going on, okay? Where we need to pay the power companies and they're threatening us to switch off our, I don't know, electricity, our light and our warmth. Like, enough of this bullshit already. You need to understand it's not real. It's literally at the moment fully like your systems, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual bodies are being fully purged and cleared of the false matrix. It literally exists within your own consciousness, aka bodies. Okay, and that's been fully purged. The systems, the people. And yes, not everybody is making it from a different perspective. And I went more into that in the last group call, Return to the Future. To our ancient future is, what was I saying? I forgot again. The energies are so high, literally what we brought in. So this last activation literally like felt like almost killing me. Like it's been a lot. I've literally for the last 13 months, I don't know if there was ever a week where I didn't work, so to say. Although truly this is who I am, but like really taking a week off. So I need to take at least a week off, a week to 10 days. And just not have a call, not do cosmic update. I mean, who knows what happens? It's always, I hate saying it, and then I'm being kind of pushed to do one. Who knows? But I feel, I mean, what's going to come in now? I know other new instruction sets, like everything is going to shift, like how I'm working. Everything is going to shift. So right now, I just need to fully let go and let the highest quantum possibilities fully drop in and meet together with you, especially with my group container. Yeah. And I trust after 13 months together, like with some of you, that you understand I need a break. I really do. So I just need to look after myself. There's so much I want to do and I never get around to because this takes everything out of me. Every call, every cosmic energy update, every activation. It's the whole thing. It's not just that one thing, that call. It's just, it never ends. Just one leads into the next. It's massive on my energy field. The amount I'm purging and transmuting on behalf of everyone and holding, it's been a lot. So I need a fucking break. And this is the start of our forever holiday. If you want to support me, you know, I love to receive any and all donations. If you want to support my channel, my work, and find what I share supportive, and again, taking part in the call tomorrow, or rather, sorry, today, in a few hours, is also a way to just join the celebration if you want to, and support me also. Yeah, anyway, because this is obviously all I do, yeah, 24/7. This is my job, so to say. But this is really where, again, this is where we make life fun again. And I need to bring fun and joy into my life. This has been so much about just making the magic happen and pushing and shoving and constantly dancing with burnout and having very little support, especially in my physical environment. It's just me. So, and I constantly am supporting, helping other people. And yes, I also thank you so much again for everyone who has supported me and does support me, okay? Truly. And for having helped make made the magic happen and brought us all the way home, us all together as one. Again, we all just do our job, but we need to support one another doing those jobs. And it just takes everything from me. And people love to take, but then, you know, are often reluctant to give back. And I know my membership container and also the calls, they can seem like investments to people, but I know they're really, truly worth it and so much more. And I know they've really helped people, especially the people I've worked with closer in the group mentorship and membership container over the last year, and the shifts and changes they report and I can see. And again, it's not me. I mean, obviously, you know, but I know I'm here as a portal, and we all are portals. I'm here as a portal, as a bridge between heaven and earth, and so we are all. But again, this is really where I know we will be grateful to one another, and really, you know, once we see ourselves truly, we can see others truly. And this is where everything is resolved. Like this is so what I see over the next 72 hours is truly like just spontaneous mass awakenings. Like sudden, like we will feel, I already felt it coming in during that big M-class, the near X-class fair. Again, all of the hindrances, blocks, all of the shit has been cleared. So again, thank you for those who've been helping us lift this on behalf of the oneness, okay, over these many calls and activations. And this is where we celebrate our final ascent and rising, and rise from the rubbles of the past. But you need to fully let it go. All the weight or karmic load, just fully let it go. All the past, let go of anything that is not feeding back to you. We also have Crystal Palace activations happening within our head. producing the Amrita, and I also found something interesting actually on Ascension Glossary. I'm going to leave something because they're also on ascensionglossary.com, which is a website, a source I sometimes use and share from, if you want to know something about these Crystal Palace activations, and the Amrita, which is they're also called crystal waters. Yeah, I think. But I also found another excerpt from Ascension Glossary, and which was like kind of like a part of a session that Lisa Renee must have done at some point. I think I can't remember now, it must be a few years back. What a different perspective on that, which I found very interesting to have come about. So I'm going to leave them below also in the description box, the same for the call on the 1st, okay? And any of the other replays, group calls, activations, the membership, it's all in the description box, okay, if you open that up. So this is truly like us. So the releasing of the sacred nectar of Amrita, as some might note, is really like part of the, like it's known as the elixir of eternal life. And it's been excreted, released from our pineal gland, as it also merges with the pituitary gland as one in divine cosmic orgamic reunion, orgasmic, so to say. And this is really part of the, again, also the Kundalini currents of the Kundalini, the extended Kundalini currents, fully along with the Antakarana rainbow bridge being fully lit up, fully aligned, fully clearing out all of our remaining, blockages in our chakra systems and anything else, the miasma and parasitic thought forms, belief systems, all the shit has been fully clearing. So yeah, this is a massive purge as well as massive, like I could feel the love bliss wave being fully released as, again, this bigger M-class flare was coming in, and this divine union of the masculine and feminine came fully into the field. So this is truly where this completes. So well done, everyone, merging your inner divine masculine and feminine. So we're going to celebrate that divine wedding today later on. Again, for the members, just check your email and you have the details there or on my Ko-fi website. Yeah. And this is where the Starborn Reborn, the One True Diamond Avatar, the Rainbow Suns, are fully rebirthing all new free worlds, okay? It's our imagination as we literally come back to the one true self, we come back to one another, we just remember what has truly happened. This is going to flood our consciousness now. Again, big sudden shifts, awakenings, mass awakenings, especially us first, so to say, the core of the core, and then it will go out to all, okay? Who knows exactly how this is going to plan out, but that's what I'm being shown. So, and I just let fully go to let that happen. Take a nice little rest, especially with the sun coming. Oh, thank God. I'm also just 5 minutes away walk from the beach. So, yeah, I've been waiting for that. I'm not a fan of the cold. We've had a lot of rain, a lot of gray over the last, like, I think records of that over the last 18 months. It's like, literally, like, can't even deal with this anymore. Like, we've been working on it now over the last week. And it's been starting to shift. But again, whether truly like, and again, we're one with the elements. You at one with your God self, you become one with the elements, okay? Ether is the overriding element, which includes all the others. But you can shift reality, first of all. This is really where we now return and create heaven on earth. It starts with us, okay, in our own realities. I'm really not interested in anything else out there. Unless, for some reason my attention will be brought to it. But you know what I mean? Like, this is the false matrix going fully offline. However, that's going to happen. 555. Because we have fully reclaimed the power over our own minds, imagination. And we remember again that we have created, imagined all of this. We are dreaming all of this. This is the saving grace. Everybody is going home. Oh yeah, what I wanted to say. There's only one of us here. You have never been born. You can never die. You're at one with eternal consciousness. And I know when people say, yeah, one thing is the body, the other thing is obviously your individual identity or your higher identity. But again, as the God self, you're at one with everything. That's the whole thing. But as soon as you use language, you go back to separation. And is it this or is it that? No, it's all of this, okay? Where you will have your own morphogenetic field, your own reality, your own, cosmic egg. the power over your own mind, as well as at that level, you had one with the God mind, you had one with divine will. And anyone else in this reality who is not connected with the God mind, I mean, it's in various levels of being, you know, steered by the limiting programming, the MK Ultra programming, the false ego self. It's very predictable. And it's been constantly programmed by its environment, but it's not making conscious, mindful, you know, decisions or creating truly through the power of their own mind of what I want to see. Because again, part of this, most of this is really about you clearing out all of the parasitic thought forms and belief systems which have created all of this insanity in the first place, the psychosis. Okay, so this is where the pineal and pituitary gland are unified in sacred marriage, so are heart and mind, the masculine and the feminine, heaven and earth, matter and antimatter, spirit and matter, and we can literally create out of thin air. So this is where our superpowers, our cosmic memories, true ancient future memories, free of all fallen timelines, let it all the way go. It was never real to begin with, where you remember you've been dreaming all of this full and final awakening, okay? It's here. So let's make this beautiful. I think I might wanted to say things. I'm also leaving again a video of the maypole dance, which I found great. Underneath, very activating. Again, there's so much more I could speak about, but I'll do this then later on in our group call. Oh yeah. Now, I hope you can all feel, yeah, the miracle healings that are unfolding right now, especially for those who've done the heart inner excavation work and finding the real true self and have aligned themselves with the true self, the God self, the eternal self, not their limited version self, okay? That's lost in the matrix and limiting programming. Now, dreams come true for those who believe, truly, limitless. Your belief system is what creates your realities, your limits, what you believe to be true, not true. Let it all the way go as a true seeker of truth. You would let it all the way go right now and just open yourself wide up and just ask God to be shown. God, your connection to source. You have access to all kinds of things. You can feel truth. And right now, we will just know because it's all flooding back, okay? Along with our power, gifts, abilities, our divine inheritance. And this is all connected to the collective debt forgiveness. Is all about us forgiving ourselves, really knowing, really looking, and then also, you know, aligning ourselves with our real true self. Okay, so no longer doing those things we would even need to seek forgiveness for. Otherwise, it's just all hot air, isn't it? And forgive those, you know, who hurt us. So ourselves, where we hurt other people, forgive those who have hurt us, and we don't need another person to do that and to fully let go. You know, this reconciliation, we don't need them to come and say sorry. They would need us, if anything, so to say, in order to align themselves with, hey, I made a mistake there, I did something wrong. I can see that hurt you, and I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. That's that forgiveness. This is what unlocks our divine inheritance. But this is not why you do it. You do it because it's the right thing. To do the right thing now that you know what is right and what is not so good and doesn't feel good and just hurts everyone, especially yourself, ultimately. But once we can see through all of this limiting programming, we can see we've literally been living out self-fulfilling prophecies, again, based on limiting programming, based on deep traumas and wounds. And it was all just running in the unconscious. But now we can see clearly again, and now we're going to do better, okay? Last take, or rather like new movie, again, I shared this in one of the group calls with my higher self had a moment of great humor again when I was saying in one of the updates, you know, like we all, that kind of like smacking the headpiece, the headset of our heads, you know, and that it sounded a little bit brutal. But then again, myself said, oh, we all need a good smack in the face. And it's true. She's just like, this is okay, wakey, wakey, okay, smell the coffee, time to wake all the way the fuck up and leave the false ego self behind, okay? The higher self has a great laugh at the insanity we have created, as well as it's like, okay, let's not do that again, yeah? It's a both end. But true, joy is love expressed, your inner child, your higher self, your God self laughs at this. And great human, really. Keeps making me laugh a lot. It's really good. The inner conversations we had. So the motherboard has fully taken over. Okay, this is the full reset of the cosmic heart mind. It's all here. Okay, and it's all been fully satellite right now. You have seen nothing yet. Remember, all is stuck together as one. Okay, so to say. But we're also, yeah, the NPCs, those fallen beings that have committed grave crimes against humanity, those that have wished us death. I mean, they've done this to themselves. So, but truly, any soul being, okay, divine human, and even the ones you think are not so divine, okay, who, you know, with a heart, okay, we're good here. And what many people think of as 5D ascension is just, again, us getting out of the false matrix, and there's something else than you fully ascending, or rather, full diamond. You know, there are different stages of light body activation, and you being able to teleport, bilocate, and so forth. But as we're shifting, everybody will know themselves as God, okay? So again, the new baseline is a 7D, not a 5D even, if you would even perceive it as that, because there's even in this new divine organic creatrix field, there is not even a division between dimensions as we know it right now. Because again, this is all a projection out of the split from the masculine and feminine, the tribes, time, space, all of the split and separation. Okay, dimensions, the split in time, the split in dimensions, the split of 2 to 4D, the masculine, feminine, the emotional and mental body, and 2 to 4D split in our light body. All of these layers and levels, okay, are all like reflections of this separation. So this has now been healed and it's rolling out. That's all I know. And I can take my forever holiday. This is rather just a start. And I know like what will come online and me taking a little break will also be all new instruction sets of how we're going to, first of all, what's going to come in fully. I don't fully know yet. So this will be beautiful to see, the magic truly arising from around us. And this is also why I leave it fully open, but I know this is where I will see and decide how we're going forward. Yeah, also with the membership and so forth. Okay. And how we are going to be creating from now on. Again, I see big multidimensional shifts happening. So, you know, it's like right now you can't even fathom what we're going to be able to be doing together, so to say. But we might have some visions and insights that come to us. Anyway, now we access limitless potential to create all we truly desire and experience our happy forever after, okay? This is truly where before you couldn't really choose whether to be happy. I mean, yeah, you could tell yourself you're happy, but you know, I mean, there's obviously things we can do to shift our energy or when we're sad or when we're whatever. But ultimately you just need to feel it, neutralize it and let it go, yeah? Because for something to heal, you need to first of all acknowledge it and then need to feel it and let it go. That's at least what I transmit and live by, okay? And it works for me and it works for others. So again, as always, take what resonates, leave the rest. But that's the recipe I share, and really that gets you then to the happy ever after. You don't need to pretend. You just, this is your natural state of being. Yeah, but you need to clear the set. You need to clear all of that shit first, and that we have. So also, Emma, your comment on, you know, when I was wondering the miracle that Jesus performed, and one of them was like feeding the demons to the pigs. And I did see your comment and I didn't get back to you, and I will again try to get back to some. Was that you were saying in one of your comments that the molasses are being fed to the pigs. And then I was saying, yeah, but then I was thinking myself, well, we have been the pigs then. We have been eating up the molasses. We have been eating up the shit. We have been eating up the demons, which is ultimately fear. Like I've had so much anxiety and depression on this journey. It's been like what I've been feeling consistently, the amounts of shit I've been clearing and transmuting and alchemizing on behalf of everyone. Oh my God. Like beyond massive. But I know I was built for this, I was literally made for this, as well as I'm fucking done with the shit now. Okay, I can tell you. So my forever holiday starts now. Everybody has their backpack as well. This is just the end of it all because we're all one here, okay? It ends when it ends. basically. But divine timing is here now. There's only now. This is the end of linear timing as we go full quantum, our eternal self, fully liberated, fully free. And you remember what is really, truly real, okay? All right. So true divine love transcends all known laws of the universe, such as time, space, gravity. And we have already literally done this, and it's all going to come. Like the pole and magnetic field shift is completing now. But no, there are no catastrophic events unless you would want to make this up, and we're not doing that, and it's not happening, okay? It's not. So this is going to go, as I can see right now, it looks like the weather forecast, freaking magical and nice and easy. Because the hard part, the darkness is now behind us, okay? And this is also where we also now a group was saying, like, we were waking up like 2 mornings ago, where it was like, first of all, you feel kind of depression again, like, or whatever, heavy and all of that stuff. But then it was like, no, done with this now. We are taking command more now of our own fucking minds, because it's also like the energies have just cleared enough to be there now again. You know, now we can program our, so to say, happily ever after, our all new beginnings, like, you know, the joy we've been seeking. But before it wasn't possible because we've had all this karmic shit in our field that needed to be resolved. And it's done now. But again, each one of us needs to still align themselves with that. I'm speaking here for the forerunners, those again, you need to align yourself with that. It doesn't just happen from you listening to me. It doesn't. This is a lot of heart in our work, and I think I do transmit that. That's when I speak from me and what it takes me to transmit what I transmit and do my work. It takes everything from me. But it's only doable, literally, as you leave your false ego self behind, because believe me, my like little ego wouldn't want to be doing most of what I'm doing now, or in general. And this is another thing, you know, if I would be creating for what people want to see, you know, and what gets me more followers and more people taking part in my calls, believe me, I know what I would need to be doing. Like, I've had a background in sales. I'm not stupid. So, but this is all about, I need to transmit, even if I'm sometimes annoyed at my own videos. That's exactly perfect. And it's exactly doing the job of exactly clearing all of the shit nobody wants to clear, nobody wants to talk about. You know what I mean? My job is to be authentic. That's the highest frequency, as I've been saying for a while. Higher than anything else anyone is trying to be. And all you need to be is your natural self. Go back to how you were as a child before anybody told you. Plus, I mean, you have a whole lot of, you know, multidimensionality mixed in there. So this is where we truly believe in our happily ever after, that our biggest dreams can come true, because we've eliminated, cleared out all of the false limiting programming that was just given to us. Again, cleared all the way out. Why do you believe what you believe? Unless you know it for your connection to source, you don't really know truth. It's all just hearsay. And there's a lot of bullshit out there. It's all clearing now. Yay! Now, let's redream all new free worlds, all as one. Fully awakening from this fucking nightmare, okay? All right, because if I'm freaking done here, I could feel today also like literally the whole collective, okay, we're tired now of this experience. Goody. Let's get out of here, okay? Final rising and ascent already in full progress. The fireworks are lit, okay? This is only just a start. This is going to be beautiful. Let's make it extraordinary. We are the creators, okay? Us all as one, creating reality. Mindfully now, okay? With great intent, beauty, just big ass miracles, okay? So keep tuning into the fields, keep making new earth a reality as you believe what you're seeing, sensing, perceiving inside of you. This is where the heart, your soul, source, spirit leads. The Holy Spirit taking over your body, your vessel. And you are a divine, you know, in divine service to source. Because this is where everybody gets looked after and everybody has enough, because we just know what's needed in the field. And we no longer play small, and we no longer just try and protect our own. You know, this is where this is reciprocity. This is us watering one another. This is what literally constantly will amplify our energy, especially with the the divine counterparts coming together in true divine herogamic union, first of all, themselves, you know, their own inner masculine feminine with God, which this all completes right now. Uskusha Ainate, when they come together in the physical, their power is tripled, at least. Like, this is where New Earth fully ignites. That's what's on the menu. That's what I see. Written in the stars, so to say. Okay? Maktub. It's been written. Okay? This is where truly our destiny becomes fulfilled, but we are still, you know, you need to make the shift, the changes, the jumps happen. And this is truly where we like no longer play small and just move linear, I can't even say that word, you see. I only do quantum. So quantum hop, leap, jump. This is where infinite possibilities become available, okay? But you need to grab them, you need to go for it, and your heart and spirit are leading you. It's one step after another. That's how all of this works. You just need to have full trust. Like at this point, I don't think we need to go over this for the reasons why anymore, yeah? Okay, so I think that's it. I leave it here. Again, details are below if you want to join us for the party on the 1st. I'm looking forward to returning to my more softer self, feminine energy, as all of these energies through this divine herogamic union truly balance out. Harmony, balance, peace, divine justice, order are being fully restored. Again, our divine inheritance is directly interlinked with our reconciliation of the tribes, of the divine counterparts, of us forgiving one another. And it all comes back to the self. If we forgive ourselves, we truly can forgive others as well. And I know now with what I've been clearing there on behalf of the divine feminine, this is fucking done. And it's been confirmed by the boss. You just need to let it lift, okay? But this is where truly love bliss arises. And again, each person has their own morphogenetic field within the greater and still needs to align, depending on what, again, you have already cleared and aligned and activated, as well as we're getting the all as one. Nobody's been left behind. And through a divine act of grace, all of these players, and many have already been removed, truly. There's hardly any of these really good, bad actors in the game left, okay? Like your perception of reality, of what's even real out there, I mean, what reality you even entertaining? I mean, the sides of, you know, what you're perceiving to be real. And you get to shift that from within. Again, this is not about me making anything up. This comes all through my connection to source, what I'm speaking here of. But I constantly just clear myself from any preconceived ideas and belief systems, because it's really the judgments, the opinions, the belief systems that have been fucking keeping us separate. Okay, and now we're going to understand, value, respect one another, support one another, appreciate one another, like cheer one another on instead of being in competition, jealousy, envy. Okay, now, again, it takes all of us. It's a team effort. Okay, but there's only one of us here. So there can't anyone be left behind. It makes no sense once you see it from the God's perspective, really, truly. And you will know very soon what I'm speaking about. So I won't need to keep the rest of my life trying to translate and explain myself. Okay, good. Enough of this already. The reprogramming of the one cosmic mind is done. Tick. And now I just lean back and see it all unfolding. So work done, job done. My blessings are on their way. I can already feel them. I mean, for so long in my field. And it's been like, okay, why are they not here? As well as you know why. You know what I mean? I'm not really asking, as well as obviously it sometimes can be frustrating for us all. Yeah, as we know. And this has been a hard freaking ride. This roller coaster. Now we're going to enjoy the wave. You are the wave. You are the drop, the wave anti-ocean. Okay. But now we're gonna rock this like the superheroes, okay, that we are truly. So remember who you truly are. I might leave 1 or 2 songs underneath as well. And truly, just do it your way. Be your real, true, eternal, authentic self. Just live from the heart, speak from the heart, write from the heart. Stop trying to control, stop trying to plan. This is not the time to do that. I mean, you need to fully transcend trying to control anything. This is about mastery. Control is the old control systems. and you holding them in place if you want to control anything here, especially right now. Anything about your journey of what's happening, this is like, you need to fully surrender for source to take over. Okay, this doesn't mean you don't do anything, but anything you do comes from the heart, comes from like this, oh, I need to do this, you know what I mean? And sometimes snoots a priest. Yes, old man. He's like an old man. He literally is an old man. Aren't you? Yes, and a big horse. Anyway, now, spread the word of God through you being your own true, eternal, authentic self, okay? This cannot be a time for you to play small, not want to be seen or heard, because everything will be revealed anyway. So you might as well jump, because otherwise it's going to be a lot more painful. Okay? All right. I also said one more thing for those who are taking part in the live call on the first. I'd love to see, for those who it is possible for, to see your faces. Okay? Because it's just more intimate and it's just easier to connect, and it transmits more codes than just having black screens, mostly. Okay? Again, for those who can. All right. So thank you so much for all your support, all your hard work. I know most who are still listening here and watching are doing the hard inner work and are happy to let their ego crumble. Because otherwise, like, you just, wouldn't resonate with what I'm talking about. So again, remember, curses now turn into blessings, all of our superpowers. And again, this is you reclaiming your powers, what returns to superpowers. And, I mean, we spoke about how we do this for a while. So just remember, we have fallen as one and now we rise as one. Okay, there has only ever been one of us here. It's not about blaming one group, one person, I don't know, bloodline, race, for all of the shit that has happened. We have all co-created this as one great purpose for us to literally expand the consciousness of the one and create something totally new. All right, and now we will remember all the big picture, that which truly, literally heals all, and which I have been trying to transmit throughout all of my calls and videos, again, because repetition truly is the magic key here to the reprogramming, us returning back to true sanity. But anyway, now, know yourself, we've done it, this is done. Join me around the campfire, okay? Keep seeing it all lit. Know you are fully at home now. When you return to your real, true, authentic self, you just need to get your head out of it. Like, the only thing between you and creating from the heart is your mind. So keep dropping it, okay? And just speak, write, paint from the heart, okay? Like a child would do, before anyone fucked this up for you and told you that what you're doing is not good enough or whatever. Yeah? Okay. Now, I see you at the bonfire around the maypole dancing, okay? The one cosmic tribe, fully reunited, celebrating our final liberation and freedom from the dream, from the false ego mind, from the insanity, okay? From the mind control. That's dissolving the matrix ultimately, as well as there was a whole lot more work surrounding that, as most of us know. All right, so thank you so much for yours. Again, as we return our real self, we return real true organic reality. We are the projectors of reality. We literally hold the blueprints for reality in our DNA, the original tribes, twin flames, founder races, race. This is why we've been so heavily attacked and hunted down all of our lives, known and unknown. Like, we've been attacked even before we ever, were activated or awoken to our multidimensional self. And many of us will by now have gathered that. Anyway, okay. Now, I leave it here. The energies are immense. They are going to continue to rise. But I mean, this is massive frequencies. We've been, again, anchoring with this last call, activation, return to the future. I need a break from all of this, truly, because this is a lot to hold constantly and never really having a break. So I'm going to claim my forever holiday, make it happen, okay? And earthing, grounding, being in nature, like as close as you can to organic reality, the better. If the weather turns nice now in general for those in the Northern Hemisphere or, wherever you are truly, because this is also, as the poles shift back to true divine Christic order, there are no more seasons. Okay, this is all part of the false. And again, it's way beyond all of this. What we're creating are limitless realities. All of these old sciences, laws no longer apply. Okay, literally let it all go. Everything. It's all of the past. Done. Ushakanase. Sinatarata. So claim your superpowers. Remember, everything can be alchemized into a higher. That's what the true magicians do. Okay. And you need to reclaim, again, you can only reclaim all of your power as you prove yourself, so to say, worthy, that you now have mastery over your own mind and therefore imagination and creation. And as we do this from within the core of the core, again, all of this is going out now too, and through the 100 monkey effect. As you return to the oneness, to the totality of the singularity, this quantum standing wave function is already, this is so done. This false matrix is going offline. Okay, now let's see how this rolls. Let's make it fun. Let's make it magical. You hold the power, reclaim it all. Okay, now let's rise and ascend as the cosmic dragons that we are, returning the true cosmic Christos teachings to humanity, which is us returning real, true organic reality. An ancient future free of all fallen timelines. It will be as if it was just a dream. Okay, also check out my last I might leave that in the link below, another video on this topic. Okay, I see you there. Thank you. Again, links are below if you want to take part in the celebration, can't even like, celebration, the call. Details below. Okay, I see you there. So much love, so many blessings. Enjoy, be a child again, have fun. This is what ignites it all. Yeah, you in true divine self-love with yourself, perfectly imperfect, and just naturally expressing yourself from the heart. That's what sets you free. It's easier than you think. Just get out of your head. All right. Thank you so much. So much love. So many blessings. Bye.